Hey everyone, let's make some synthwave using only my drum samples from one of my sample packs and DCO 106 from Cherry Audio. So I'm gonna use DCO 106 for the bass line, for the synth leads, and everything for melodic purpose. Let's start with drum and bass. We will create a drum pattern and the bass. So to get me going, always I like to start with some simple drum pattern, something like this. For the tempo, let's go for 90. The snare is a little bit too harsh, so I'm gonna filter it out a little bit and lower down the volume. Just for now. I'm not gonna design drums. The purpose is to use DCO 106 and to see the capability of him in Synthwave. Okay, like this, it's fine, I think. Nice sharp et. Sorry for the noise. Also gonna filter it out. Lo-fi music, synthwave music is not, for me, is more lo-fi, more mellow. Okay, we have a drum pattern. Let's call this one bass. So one option is to go to a preset and tweak it, and the second is to design it from scratch. Let's do from scratch. I really like to design basses, so I like to start with a blank canvas, like fresh. So initialize patch. Okay, let's press new. We can use the arpeggiator. We don't need to write it down. Just like this. First of all, before I even design the bass, I will figure out something melodically. I like this one. Let's consolidate it all, loop it. Okay, first of all, let's lower down the release almost for a 0. The sustain like this, decay. Let's arm the arpeggiator. Why are we in such a delay? Because we don't sync to the project tempo. Now we synced. You can see where I'm pressing. I will do some focus. So now when I'm moving, you can see exactly what I'm doing. So arpeggio, I press the sync button and chosen 1/4/8, if I'm correct. Nice. Let's lower a little bit the tempo to 93. First of all, we need to lower down the octave range and add the sub. Let's put the frequency down, the envelope up, and change the envelope setting a little bit. So more release. This is something I like to automate, the release, you see? But I think we are in poly mode, if it's possible. Let's see. I want to be on mono. The chorus is on, I see. Yeah, we're on poly. Let's put mono or unison. focus a little bit out. It's a bit confusing. I want to raise the octave because the sub octave is already minus 1 octave down. So feel free to copy the setting, pause the video if you like it. I like it more mono instead of unison. Unison, I don't know. This one is very beefy but and beautiful for synthwave, but the mono is more clear. Now we need to raise the volume a little bit. I like it much more like this. I'm cutting a little bit the lower frequency up to 20. Put some noise, a little bit noise, like 10% max. Let's try to change. The noise is too much. I'm very obsessed with bass lines in synthwave. Let's check it out like this. This will determine if I like it so or pulse width. Okay, I'm going with the saw. Maybe I will change it later, but this is, for now, this is more than enough for me. Okay, next one would be the melodic. Sometimes I like to use a simple loop of melodic line, such as 4 notes repeating and the bass line beneath change the harmony. So I give you an example. Let's do something like this that repeat himself in the scale, of course, that fits my ear. Let's do, I think I love it like this. Okay. Let's try this one. But now we can make it a little bit more interesting, like this. Just because I feel it. Like this, just hearing it in my head. And I really like the sound of it, but you know what? Let's try to make something different using the LFO. So a new patch. I want the LFO on the filter. So you see, LFO on the filter. So this is the VCF, but I want a delay. So I need to delay the LFO. A bigger release, almost no sustain. remove this frequency fader like this. I can automate it, or I can use the LF4 to do it for me without any delay. No sync. The resonance will help me to hear the sweep. So like this is fine, but let's add a second layer and even change the harmony between them. So like this, lower octave, and let's change notes. You know what? Let's get crazy a little bit. Not from the start, okay? Let's repeat. This is in the last loop. Okay, so I imagined this, but I don't like it, so I will leave it for now the same, 1 octave lower, and I will search for a nice preset, and that's it. Completely random. Nice one. And I'm gonna even change it, so I'm gonna extend the length of the notes and do an arpeggiator. I really like doing this. So you can play with the frequency and some reverb. Of course, we need some chorus and echo. And as you can see, we're really creating a small and nice vibe. So we can start the track with some kind of chord pads and then develop it into the beat and some arpeggiation and stuff. So let's take the bass notes and extend them to a chord. But before this, I need some nice sound out of this. So let's go to pad. Nice one. No, a little bit dark to me, maybe later. I need something more clear to my ear. And how can we test it? Let's take this melody. No, I don't like the sound of this pad. Okay. Less frequency. Now I will add some notes, extra notes. So I'm basically building it up. Just improvise. Okay, so let's name this stuff. Synth lead 1, synth lead 1, minus 12, because it's 1 octave lower, pad. And I want to put some simple, low pass filter on it. And let's duplicate it 4 times. And let's introduce the second one slowly, like this. Okay. We need some arpeggiation in the background of the same pad. So I duplicate it and let's choose some arpeggiator preset. And as you can see, only now the CPU is starting to get near 70%, and also I'm running the screen recording in the background, so it's also something to consider. Let's mute the pad. Nice. Let's put it 1 octave higher. Nice, like it. So first of all, let's start with the arpeggiator before and introduce it a little bit slowly, like this. Like this. Very mellow, very nice. Let's build the track slowly. You don't need to be in a rush. Lock the automation, duplicate it, and I will raise it down. I will lower down the envelope amount when the drop comes. Also the pads, we need to introduce them from the start, but with some volume automation and some filter automation. Like this. I'm duplicating it from 17 to 49. Look at what I'm doing. This is the volume curve, like this. Even like this. But also filter it, because it's very bright even with this low volume. Let's lower down the pad volumes from inside. So this is it. Hope you like it. If there is something you want to see in the future, I can do more kind of videos like this. Using DCO 106, not only on Synthwave, on some other genres. So enjoy. Thank you for watching.